You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. Before the opening of the ASEAN-US Special Summit, the United States mentioned an initiative worth $150 million to strengthen ASEAN-US relations and cooperation. $60 million from this initiative will be allocated to developing maritime cooperation, a move that is likely to affect China. However, the delegation representative of the 2022 ASEAN chair confirmed that this cooperation has not yet been discussed in detail and made into an action plan. EAC News reporter Delegation has the details.
The minister delegate attached to the Prime Minister, Kao Kim-hoon, confirmed to EAC News that the announcement of strengthened maritime cooperation was just a joint concept formed between the two regions and that no specific action plan yet has been made. However, he stressed that maritime cooperation between ASEAN and the United States is beneficial to all countries, particularly on matters related to security, drug and human trafficking, and other illegal activities.
អ្វីដែលសំខាន់គឺការកសាងសមត្ថភាពបាទនឹងការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរព័ត៌មានទៅវិញទៅមកនឹងការធ្វើរបាយការណ៍ជាពិសេសការនេសាទខុសច្បាប់អានោះក៏នៅក្នុងនោះដែរការនេសាទខុសច្បាប់នៅលើទឹកដែនសមុទ្រយើងឧទាហរណ៍ចឹងចោះឬដែនសមុទ្រផ្សេងៗទៀតនៅបណ្ដារដ្ឋជាសមាជិកអាស៊ាននេះណានឹងយើងជាក់ស្ដែងវាអាចទៅអញ្ចឹងថ្ងៃក្រោយគឺថាមានការសហការគ្នាមានការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរព័ត៌មានមានការបដិបណ្ដាលហួសហេតុហ្នឹងដូច្នេះអានេះគាត់ប្រមាលមើលដែលអ្វីដែលធ្លាប់ធ្វើមកនៅក្នុងវិស័យផ្សេងៗទៀតអត់តែជាក់ស្ដែងយើងនៅរងចាំថាតើផែនការសកម្មភាពសម្រាប់អនុវត្តទស្សនទានរួមបាទនេះគឺថានឹងអាចធ្វើឡើងនៅពេលខាងមុខនេះបាទ
In the joint vision statement of the 2022 ASEAN-US Special Summit, the two sides pledged to promote maritime cooperation through the ASEAN-led mechanism. ASEAN-US plans to establish new relations as well as enhance cooperation and coordination among relevant agencies, including maritime law enforcement agencies, to work together to improve maritime awareness, search and rescue, maritime security, and prevention of illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing through the sharing of information, practice and expertise, as well as technical assistance that will complement and not replicate existing mechanisms. The two sides pledge to continue efforts to protect, restore, and manage the marine environment sustainably. The 10th point in this joint vision statement is, we are dedicated to maintaining peace, security, and stability in the region, and to ensuring maritime security and safety, as well as freedom of navigation and overflight and other lawful uses of the seas, as described in the 1982 UNCLOS, and unimpeded lawful maritime commerce, as well as non-militarization and self-restraint in the conduct of activities. In a press release issued on 12 May 2022, ahead of the ASEAN-US Summit at the White House, U.S. President Joe Biden announced a $150 million initiative, of which $60 million will be used to expand maritime cooperation between the U.S. and ASEAN. This initiative will be largely led by the U.S. Coast Guard. The U.S. Coast Guard will manage money and equipment, deploy additional staff to the Indo-Pacific, a cutter to Southeast Asia and Oceania for security cooperation, as well as train ASEAN countries in these areas. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian stated during a regular press conference on Friday that China and ASEAN do not seek zero-sum games or push for bloc confrontation. China welcomes all cooperation initiatives as long as they can promote long-term and sustainable development and common prosperity in the region. He continued, both China and the U.S. are Asia-Pacific countries. There is no reason why we cannot share regional friends. It is important to heed the call of regional countries to maintain peace, deepen cooperation, and seek common development and uphold the principles of mutual respect and win-win cooperation. The South China Sea dispute escalated in 2013 when China began building the Spratly and Paracel Islands. The 5 ASEAN countries involved in the dispute over territorial and maritime claims and trade routes with China are the Philippines, Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam. The president of the Royal Academy of Cambodia, Dr. Sok Tuch, told EAC News that by enhancing relations with ASEAN this year, it shows that the United States is looking to increase its influence in Southeast Asia after holding concerns about Chinese influence and seeing regional failures in Africa and East Asia. He added that increasing maritime cooperation between ASEAN and the United States was only a temporary initiative, but could not have a serious impact on China.
ខ្ញុំគិតថានេះគ្រាន់តែជារូបភាពទេបាទដើម្បីប្រមូលកម្លាំងទេភាពពិតគឺអ្នកដែលខ្លាំងនោះគឺកូរ៉េត្បូងហើយជប៉ុននោះទេ បាទអាស៊ានវាឃើញថាវាប្រទេសនោះ3 4វាជាប់ទំនាស់ហ្វីលីពីនម៉ាឡេស៊ីអីហ្នឹងឥណ្ឌូនេស៊ីអីហ្នឹងជាប់វៀតណាមនឹងវាជាប់ប៉ុន្តែពីគាត់ជាការពូតផ្ដុំដើម្បីទប់ទល់នឹងស្ថានភាពទេប៉ុន្តែបញ្ហានេះគឺមានតែបញ្ហាសម្រុះសម្រួលដោះស្រាយដោយសន្តិវិធីបាទបទពិសោធន៍តែធៀបរឹងតឹងរបស់អាមេរិកនិង NATO នឹងហើយដែលធ្វើឲ្យពិភពលោកឈឺក្បាលរុស្ស៊ីទប់មិនបានហ្នឹងវាបង្កើតបានជាសង្គ្រាមឈ្លានពានហ្នឹង
The 2022 ASEAN Chair, Prime Minister Hun Sen, announced on 11th May from Washington, D.C., during a meeting with more than 2,000 Cambodians living in the United States and Canada, that any initiative in the Asia-Pacific region for Cambodia is based on 3 principles: to serve peace and development, to not be against any country, and to respect the unity of ASEAN.
នេះជាគោលការណ៍ 3 ដែលយើងសម្រេចថាគ្រប់គ្រងឬមិនគ្រប់គ្រងនៅក្នុងក្របខ័ណ្ឌគំនិតរួចផ្ដើមទាក់ទិននឹង Indo-Pacific ឬ Asia-Pacific ខ្ញុំបានបញ្ជាក់ប្រាប់នាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីជប៉ុនមូលហេតុដែលខ្ញុំគ្រប់គ្រងនៅនយោបាយនៅគំនិតរួចផ្ដើម Indo-Pacific សេរីនឹងបើកចំហខ្ញុំមានគោលការណ៍របស់ខ្ញុំអាស៊ានក៏មានគំនិតរួចផ្ដើមស្ដីអំពី Indo-Pacific របស់ខ្លួនឥឡូវកំពុងតែរៀបចំជាផែនការសកម្មភាពដូច្នេះអាស៊ានមិនអាចដើរគ្រប់គ្រងនៅនេះដើរគ្រប់គ្រងនៅនោះដោយភ្លេចនៅអ្វីដែលជាគោលការណ៍របស់ខ្លួនដាក់ចេញនោះទេវាស្របនឹងគោលចំហរបស់កម្ពុជា
Narshana Gochan, EAC News.